Hello, I'm Jane Bolin, Director of Centerstone Customer Engagement. I want to take a few minutes to reflect on the past 18 months and to talk to you about some of the exciting things that lie ahead for Centerstone and for our patients. Our small but mighty front door team is uniquely positioned to often be the very first encounter someone has with Centerstone. As you can imagine, this is an incredible responsibility, but also a great privilege. Since the onset of the pandemic, we have learned a lot about our customers' journey to care. One of the most interesting things to come out of the pandemic was in our shift to telehealth. This revealed a great deal of critically important information about our patients' degree of access to care or lack thereof. The data we collect from our patients has shown us that telehealth has been a positive solution in breaking down barriers to care. One notable trend we saw was a 10% increase in the appointment show rate across our health system, which translates to almost 300 additional individuals being connected to care each week. That's a lot of lives. And that 10% increase was just for first-time or intake appointments. There was an even better show rate among active, established patients. And though telehealth provided access to many patients during the pandemic, we also heard from those who struggled with adapting to that change. Some didn't and don't have the technology needed, including home internet service, and others just needed a bit of extra help navigating this new process. That's why we created the Connect Telehealth team to guide patients through the technology, providing education, support, and guidance on how to use Zoom and our other telehealth platforms so they can connect to care. In the same vein of access, another big change we made during the pandemic was moving to a single external phone number used to promote Centerstone services. Because many of our facilities were temporarily closed, reaching Centerstone by phone was and remains one of the only ways to access our care. Having that one phone number, 877-HOPE-123, where patients could reach anyone at Centerstone was critical and an important solution in today's marketplace. Because of all the changes in the past 18 months, we've experienced an expected increase in overall call volume. But as our communities move into this next phase, that demand for care is not going away. The needs for behavioral health care continue to grow nationwide. The people who call us are experiencing a lot of anxiety and stress. They are in pain and they are scared. And it is important to recognize that there is an expectation among our patients that we provide care at every touch point. We ask it of ourselves, our call centers and front door teams, and the community expects it of us as well. That is why it is important that our front door teams be highly trained and well supported, not your typical call center staff or receptionist that you would find in other industries. Our calls take longer, and our team is committed to connecting these individuals that contact us to the care that they are requesting and need. Our team is also involved in supporting our colleagues internally so that when a patient needs a level of care or a specialty service that isn't offered by their clinic, location, or provider, our team uses a Centerstone first approach to help connect those clinicians, case managers, doctors with other Centerstone providers and services. As Centerstone has grown, it's difficult for our busy providers to keep up with everything and always know which services we offer where. Our team connects those dots and gets patients the care that they need within Centerstone when it's available. So what lies ahead? We are actively working on a two-part solution to further improve patient access at our front door while also ensuring appointment availability to meet the growing demand for services in our communities. And while that demand surely exists, we also recognize that there is a national shortage of behavioral health providers in our country, and that is impacting Centerstone as well as our entire industry. Recruiting additional providers and removing barriers to care are equally important. Both are very important pieces of the same patient journey, and we need to solve for both of them at the same time. And we are. Part of this solution includes the great work that Centerstone is doing in terms of recruitment and retention to build our provider base so we can answer that demand for care. From the front door perspective, we are exploring options for increasing customer access, such as online self-scheduling, the ability to communicate through different channels in addition to the phone, like chat or text functions, adopting a patient portal, and better use of data that we're only able to capture at the front door that then supports business growth decisions. We're in the midst of an intensive analysis of our patient journey across Centerstone. We are examining, with the support of outside consultants, every step of a patient's path to care to identify barriers and best practices, and ultimately to propose solutions to make improvements where needed. All exciting stuff. I'm so grateful to be a part of this organization and to see the ways we all come together to meet the needs of our patients and communities. I appreciate and want to thank each and every one of you, my colleagues, for the part you play in this important work. I look forward to the future and to seeing all of the ways Centerstone innovates and adapts to continue our important work of delivering care that changes people's lives.